Okay guys, that's our last match of the season. Let's make this one count.
Wenn sie zu mir kommen, mich überraschen, ziehe ich sie zu euch und fertig.
Alles klar.
Alright, so medium's Gamma, light's Theta, heavy's Kappa.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. Driver Lance, Theta is yours. W key.
Roger.
Alright, can't see anything. Stacking up in Theta.
I keep getting seismic.
Can you see them?
Yeah, they got heavies up here as well. Kill anything that moves.
Lights, just give us some scouting. That's probably the best thing for you guys.
Roger, moving to E4.
Here they come. What do you see? What do you see? 100 and Delta 4 on. Alright guys, comms, got it.
Yep, prepare to fight, call target.
Pushing in,
guys. Here we go.
That big boost up. That big mix of boost up. Copy that, okay.
Wait for them to come to us.
Roll into them. I'm rolling. Rolling.
There's Max D3 coming from our right, guys.
Yeah, we got this.
I want to call something and I want to see it dead in seconds. Make it happen.
Okay, auf 3. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Guys, we need to get on top over here quick.
J'ai un Stormcrow qui me casse les couilles dans le dos là.
Keep going, let's go!
Go. Everybody in.
Got him. Nice.
Hawk crouch down.
So make it move, guys. Go now.
Bravo's leg.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yep, get out of there right now.
Take care of that Black Knight, Echinakinesis.
So kill him now. Push forward, guys, push forward.
Nice fucking job.
Just run. Stay alive and run.
Nice job, everyone. Well fucking played. That is how it is done.
Fuck yeah, man. Well done.
I can forgive you for shooting me in the back.
Alright, keep your eyes active, guys. Don't have scouts on this one, so we're gonna have to all scout.
I'll be there soon too. We've got mechs on the way. You guys got this.
Sounds like a fucking ambulance 911 call.
We are headed into drop 2. 2 lights, 4 mediums, 2 heavies, 0 assaults on skirmish. Let's take a look.
We need to spread out a bit. We need to see where from they're coming, and then we will.
Alright, boys. Manly men. We're gonna take some fire. We're gonna put fire out. Just make sure you trade well.
Yeah.
So, stopp, wir ändern Bewegungsrichtung,
Schon zu weit.
Yeah, we need to go it now.
Yes. Keep it up, hold your ground. They have a lot of guys beat up CGs.
The light is peeking at us, record 4.
Yep, you got one right here.
We're doing alright, guys. We're up by 2. Stay cagey. 3 remaining. We got this one.
Alright, guys, let's do this.
Oh my fucking lord.
Foxtrot is grid CT.
Alright, light going behind him,
Hey, Charlie, come on, guys. Finish him.
Side doors up.
Prepare for ramming speed.
Stormcrow, Charlie.
Tiens d'opportunité sur le couverture par l'ultra là.
Oh, and he got the kill.
And with a second shot, takes down Infinite with the double.
Derrière, bravo.
Dans les jambes toujours.
Like, go back.
Don't panic, just do it.
Yes! Yes!
It was a great match, back and forth, all sorts of stuff going on, incredible shots, things we've never seen before, and things you don't get to see.
Good job,
Yeah.
All right, welcome back, folks. Just said stand by for the map ban. I'm waiting for the stream to come up here because I'm not seeing it. Are you guys?
Give me 2 seconds.
All right. I'm getting a network error on my thing, but that doesn't mean it's not.
Yep.
Okay.
4 minutes.
This
10
is
and
live.
counting.
This is live.
All right, we're good. Okay, on that note then, now that I've got the proper map ban thing up, it didn't bring up the right one. Map ban is ready. Please begin. There we go. Please begin. All right, well, welcome back to the fourth matchup of the day. mechwarrior6.com versus 228 Reapers. Yeah, I'm getting a flare network. I can't see the live stream. All right, okay. All right, first map. mechwarrior6.com chooses Canyon Network. Next be Luthien. Zon thinks so. Pepperidge Farm knows.
That'll be Luthien or Rubelite.
Oh, it's Ruby. Okay, they changed it on us. All right, next one. Maybe. Oh, interesting. Mining.
Interesting.
All right. Fourth drop will be Luthien, followed by Tourmaline. All right, so now we get to get sides. Let's see. So the first one is a swap or not. First side's a swap. All right, going into Ruby. Maybe. They're really thinking hard on this one. All right, no swap. On to mining. Top seed right, so we shouldn't get the first map. Okay. Mining, we do a swap. Oh, they're confused too. I see what they're doing. Yeah, it's based on the seed that's showing in the tournament, so.
Yeah, I sent out the invite to temporary first, but it was accepted by
yeah,
by Red Baron first.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to send the top seed out first. No swap going in.
I did, but
and then waiting for another one once they're actually in. But yeah, it happens. And no swap going to the last one. All right, so we got Canyon with a swap right at the beginning. And then we got Ruby with no swap, Mining with a swap, Luthien, and then Tourmaline with no swapping. So we're good. Yes, so yep, that is right. Let me get the swap done on my sheet here so that that first page is right. So I have to think about it. 228 Reapers on the top. We're good. All right, so team one, this 5-minute timer will begin in just a moment. There's my timer. I guess I should say 5-minute timer. There we go. All right. That'd be a good line, good matchup here. But welcome back. Got Zon running here as co-caster again, and Bacon Lord as the other one in the booth with us.
Hey, good evening.
You might know him from the previous match that we just did.
Nonsense. Thanks for the streams, by the way. I'm sure everyone appreciates some Star Wolf.
Yeah, Zon. Yeah,
it's nice having having this.
Oh, love doing this stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh. Yep, view mode, first person only.
Nope, third person only. Why is third person first?
All right, I'll give Team 1 their 4 minutes remaining to lock in. I'd rather yeah, right? Do worst tournament. Yeah, go. I think the only time I ever go in third person is if I'm going to show somebody my mech. Oh. Whiskey. People are more awake at this hour than the 3 a.m. cast, that's for sure. Team. Okay, I'll just put 2 minutes remaining. Nope, 3. Oh my goodness, I can't count either. All right, let me get you guys over to the lobby view for the time being. First drop going on Canyon. As we already know, the drop points on this one, not as important. And my tablet for the live stream just screwed up on me again. All right, you know I'm going to close the app. Not that I have to watch the live stream, but, you know, it's helpful. No, that's a highlight. I don't want that. There we go. Oops, did I miss my 2 minutes remaining? I'll do 2.5 minutes remaining. And now. Oh. Yeah, so for all you viewers out there, yeah, Live is trying to adjust the stuff when it comes to the ads. When the stream first starts, there's a 5-minute, there's an ad that pops up within 5 minutes of going live. And there are options for controlling some of this stuff, but then there's other things that then happen that we get forced on when it comes to the ads. So it is kind of we really got to play around with it to get it set right. So for those who've been over my channel know that I deal with 3 minutes of ads to not get ads for an hour. That's 3 minutes is a long time in between matches for what we're doing. Because within 3 minutes we can be done doing both team locks and ready to drop. All right, team 1 is locked in. All right, 5-minute timer's going.
Team 1 does not have your team captain.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong team. Look at Team 2. Sorry.
Aaron did hop out.
Yeah. I've seen that before. Level has done that before.
We did that Thursday. I was in charge.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah, as long as you got 8 people from your roster in the drop, you're good, right? Well, no matter what, for the way the match goes tonight, Abin will win. Thanks to Yorshka and Timu, both representing, and Daidashi, all representing Abin. When we get into some of the just regular sync drops during my stream, it's like, oh, hey, DW on both sides. Hey, DW wins. Or, 228, because there's lots of 228. 228 everywhere. It's ready. Oh, been a good day of matches so far. The last one, we unfortunately did see some issues with connection issues. I don't think it was all server side related. Everyone seemed to be connecting pretty quick and everything and whatnot. But again, one of the things I did mention last stream, you can't help when ISP issues occur. We're at the we're at the grace of whatever happens to them. And unfortunately, sometimes it's completely out of our control. Had a tree service that took out my fiber line years back, and it's like, cool, let's get it fixed. And yeah, Still took 3 weeks, and kids are in school. It's like, okay, this sucks. I need internet. Well, what can you do, right?
Suffer.
Pretty much. No, it's what's called mobile hotspots and burning up that data quick. mechwarrior6.com still figuring their stuff out. Nobody's quite locked in, though. Actually, nobody on their team's locked in yet. That's fine. As you saw during the last one, some teams do like to utilize that entire 5 minutes, whether it's trying to figure out what they want to do or waiting to try and get everybody in that they need to be. It happens.
Honestly, there's more precedence for taking time from the Team 2's perspective, because for some maps, Canyon, not so much. You can kind of read into what who's in what lance, what role do they play. Does that mean anything? Maps like Luthien, it's huge. Rubelite can be huge. Canyon, you can infer that there's going to be a traitor here or there, but there's some strategy to holding some time from Team 2 perspective.
Well, and it's also, these teams have played each other before, or they've been on the same team before. They know how, the typical role that each person does.
Yeah, 100%. I would say the majority of teams, well, I would hope the majority of teams that are top 8 are at least looking into things like that of, okay, who are their traders? Yorshka's been playing a trader, right?
Yep.
He's Bravo. But they're Alpha Bravo side, that maybe they're doing like a Kappa play or something like that. Who knows? Just some little things you can kind of think to scout for. Like let's scout it, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not.
We'll find out. All right, Team 2 is locked in. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Dropship inbound. All right, and finger on the match button. Well, not yet. I've got to get into the mech first. My first step always. All right. Because as soon as I hop into a mech, it immediately puts me into the drop preparations screen. So it's like, okay, I can see everybody connecting. And those are some high ping numbers. Daidashi hit nearly 300. Was actually over 4 initially. Waiting for Noble Rat, Pinky, and Yorshka all to connect. Play match for everything. Oh, come on, folks. All right, Pinky's connected. Zon, are you connected?
Just it.
Okay, there you go. 35 seconds left. All right, Noble's in. Waiting on Yorshka. You got this. Come on. I got faith. There he is. All right. Some of those things where you're just watching it, just waiting like, okay, come on, please get in there. Please connect. All right, here we go. I'm going to start off in Sir Epic Boner's mech. All right, he's running the Summoner with medium pulse lasers, large pulse lasers. Pinky Feldman running the Corsair with ER large Gauss rifles. Yorshka and the Executioner with ER micros and ER PPCs. Andalard running the Black Lantern with medium pulse lasers. Windscape and the Shadow Cat with AP Gauss from Proto AC-8 and 2 plasma cannons. Gladisaur and the Black Hawk with a bunch of ER mediums. And then Zell in the Vulcan with Snub Nose and Mag Shot. And Fire Ant and the Locust with heavy machine guns and medium X-Pulse.
Right, it was Canyon. Meanwhile, MW6 is seemingly going to try and go mid to close with AC-10 Stone Rhino, AC-5 Bullshark 6, and a Blackhawk Ox with medium lasers as well. Also, notably, a Arctic Wolf with streaks.
I'd like to point out that their lance choice for 228 is a little apparent that they are in fact choosing to play on the Kappa side, and this is a Kappa slow push, it looks like, or at least an aggressive Kappa play. Some sort of gank, whereas mechwarrior6, they're playing very standard, and they're reacting well to this push on the top side of the map.
Pretty symmetrical 6v6 or 3v3.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Their 228's open's a little odd. Looked like they maybe wanted to do a gank on Kappa, but they didn't even really try to go for Theta, and they didn't really like commit a lot to Kappa. So here goes the Theta play. Windscape's going for it with the Shadow Cat, backing up Fire Ant. Prometheus is doing a good job of not getting bonked, which is the game that every 21-ton pilot knows. The game of, do I live or do I explode? It's not a fun game to play for those 20-ton mech pilots.
Well, Fire Ant just took Theta.
He flipped it. Yeah, now it's a 3 cap in 228's favor, so now they can chill. They can watch how mechwarrior6 plays. Hit points, it's even-ish, but it maybe is in mechwarrior6's favor. It's very close. I'd say it's very close still.
Prometheus is still lurking around Theta here.
Here's that push from 228. Maybe a little adventure.
Be interesting to see if Daidachi accidentally shoots someone in the back with those streaks.
Let's try going down.
Possible. Temu's running. He's full speed. That's a scary mech to kind of push into. It's got a lot of...
Oop, there goes
Temu goes down.
Firemoth.
The thing is, they're pushing into Daka mech. It's kind of scary for light mechs, medium mechs.
Why is the Firemoth here?
He wants to play.
Yes, I'm bringing this back.
Generally speaking, I feel like if fights are happening like this, it's probably better for your ultralight mech to playing the sidelines or getting caps. Being the mech that's like in the first line of fire is very risky, because if that he's gonna maybe go down here. Nope, he gets out.
Smoking. Does seem to be one of the legs. Yeah, right leg is like one tap on that Firemoth.
He's very aggressive with that Firemoth.
Yeah.
It's an assaulted heart.
If I was him, I would just run and go get their back cap and just start playing the caps.
And
Andy's
another
pushing in.
hit.
Yeah, meanwhile, that's kind of what Fire Ant's doing, trying to pull around to Epsi side.
Yep.
Although he's seeing the, what is this, a Stalker, and sort of thinking the better of it now, just chilling at Theta.
I feel like 228's they're in can be a tricky spot there, because that is a line that an assault can get a line down that canyon, and there's really no place to hide. And they're gonna push in and get some
Daidachi, the Firemoth coming next.
Arnetheus.
Okay, so they did commit to the push. Very good.
Here goes the Shadow Cat. Yeah, left leg one tap. There he goes.
Doubles down.
A lot of these mechs are very weak.
Yeah,
They're gonna roll over temp.
I don't know if the Jenner's fast enough to actually get away from that little murder ball.
Took down
Let's get
Andy. Axis goes down.
Yeah, they finally pushed. They found it in them to send it there, but I think they could have done that a lot earlier, and it would have been just fine.
Yeah, it almost makes me think like that initial front and then pull back was sort of a feint so they could come back harder, but I don't know if they thought that far ahead.
Maybe, but it allowed some of the, like, all of the assaults were there to like help fight that from mechwarrior6. If they had just maybe sent it early, like even on the Kappa side, early start of the match, they probably could have got one or two and then waited a little for their assaults to catch up. But they definitely had that. Quite a bit more coordinated with the focus fire there. Good play from 228.
All right, 228 taking that first one. Let me get the match data up here. Always pending. Quit pending.
And as Star Wolf said, yes, Abins has won this match.
All right, so stats for this match. Top damage on the 228 side appears to be Pinky Feldman, 641. And the other side looks to be Temporary Axis, 571. Top team damage going to Daidashi with 52.
Oh, that is the streak mech. He did shoot someone in the back.
Most impressive.
Called it. It's easy to do. If you're not in the front, like, it's fairly easy for someone, especially in those narrow canyons.
And I would like to preface, I'm not making fun of Daidachi, I'm making fun of the streaks. Because they're funny.
Sounds an anti-streaker. All right. We are moving on then on to Rubelite. No side swaps, so we're going to get things started. And I will swap over to that map strat in just a second if you'd like to go over anything with that. Timer going. Stopwatch. Here we go. 5 minutes for team 1.
That's wrong.
And map strats. There we go. All right, map strat page is up, sir. Feel free.
Still drawing arrows. Hang on.
Yep, no worries. Following the
I
arrows.
think the stalker came out there and actually came all the way back over. All right, so yeah, as was mentioned, 228. That's not the right color. 228 did originally seemingly want to push this 3v3 here. I think it was a Blackhawk on either side, the Arctic Wolf and the Shadowcat versus the Blanner and Vulcan, I think. Ultimately, both sides pulled back a little, and 228 regrouped down in the slow ground here to try and push through this trench where they full committed. And unfortunately for them, the Stone Rhino and the Bull Shark were here ready to help, but they were able to, as Bacon said, focus fire better, take out these mechs in the low ground, and cripple these two enough so that they backed off a bit for them to finish coming up through here and sweeping the rest of the MW6 mechs. So that's what I've got for Canyon.
Yeah, it was definitely sort of a telegraphed Kappa play. And they did it, but it was kind of they took the time. It was definitely a slow roll.
Just a little delay, that's all.
Yeah, it worked. I mean, it worked. It worked fine in their favor. So
Yep.
they did it. They focused fire and won the match.
Real quick, Star, was the MW6 logo supposed to be updated to the Irby with the butt?
No.
No? Okay, cool.
Nope.
Because it wasn't, but...
Nope. No, that logo is the logo that we're using for this has actually been approved. It's fine. It just can't be used for the in-game team logos. So that's where that's coming from.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was getting updated in the...
Nope, the logo we
live
have.
streams. I knew we could use either one, but I just wasn't sure if it was
No,
gonna
the other
be-
one's already here. It's all good. Yeah, I checked with that ahead of time. Like, am I switching this? Or are we just going with... It's like, nope, we're fine. 2.5 minutes left for Team 2. Or Team 1, sorry. Yeah. Team 2, your 5-minute timer has started. All right, seeing where they're at. Oh, go ahead.
And Bacon. The thing in the banter channel, that's the first time I've spoken in this Discord in text in 2 years.
Dude, it was so funny because like after every match, and I strongly encourage every team that wants to be top 12 team to do this. We record all of our matches, and what we do is we'll play our comms and watch the VOD. So we'll combine them and play our comms so we can hear what we're saying, how we're calling things from the spectator perspective. And it gives you really good insight and feedback of what did we see, what did we call, how did it go. And we're watching this, and like the cast is still there, it's quieter, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure he said what he said. Everyone's like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So I back it up and play it. I'm like, yep, he did. So I had to clip and post it. I was like, bro, I have to. It's too funny.
Yeah, one of the things that I enjoy doing,
No, that's hilarious.
Back when a few times that I've done the comp stuff is I'll record it from my view, and then I'll go back and I'll capture the VOD from the shoutcaster view. Just it gets interesting, and then when you start piecing it together exactly what they're seeing, it's like, okay, yeah, they saw exactly this or that, I was like, oh no, they missed this part.
Very powerful way to improve.
And it made
your
for
calls, your teamwork, everything.
It made for a great clip also with the view from me when we were learning levels team, and then then the comments from the shoutcasters as oh boy, and it worked out so wonderfully.
And I will say that's a very viable strategy for self-improvement as well, is to record your play and then watch it back to try and identify the mistakes that you make.
Yes. Which I'd make them all the time. Remember, I always say, don't play like me. All right, team 2 is locked. We're getting ready to drop. Stop and reset my timer so it's ready for the next one, although my phone will lock back before I get a chance to do anything.
Alpha Charlie spread for 228 and Bravo Charlie spread for MW6. So I think for 228, I think that's Kappa push and shelf. And then I don't remember what it is for the other side.
Excuse me. I don't remember. That's one of the details I don't, even though I drop in so many matches, but I never really pay attention. Because I know when the difference between axes.
Lances are pretty huge for this map. Being Alpha Charlie is pretty telling of a pincer move or some sort of split push. Or a Kappa gank, Kappa play, something like that. It's one thing I wish it would be blind like Comp Q. Because with that, there is some precedence and some added skill involved in actually scouting where the dropships are. Like, where were the dropships? Where did you see them? Okay, there's one over there. That means stuff dropped over there. So you know to like look and scout. Makes things a little more interesting, in my opinion.
All right, hey, here we go. I'm starting in Pinky's mech. Got it. What do we got? Longbow with ER medium and ER large. Gladisaur and Shadow Cow with AP Gauss and plasma cannons. Fire Ant and a Fire Moth with micro pulse lasers. We got Epic Caponer in the Stone Rhino, ER large Gauss rifles. Zelk and the Jenner with heavy mediums. Andalard and the Ice Ferret with a bunch of micro pulse lasers. Windscape and the Black Ladder with medium pulse lasers. And Yorshka and the Executioner with ER micros and triple ER PPC.
And it does seem MW6 is going to go mid to long range this time with a Pulse Laser Summoner, ER Large Stalker, AC5 Bullshark 6, and Ultra 10 and Ultra 5 Cyclops Sleipnir.
There's that Kappa play, Kappa gank.
Yep.
It's going to be happening towards Kappa here in a moment.
With 228 not going for Theta, but getting both wing caps instead. It's going to be a little bit of a fight here on Kappa. 2v4, actually.
The Jenner and the Ice Ferret are in tow, and they're using Windscape as bait. It looks like they're not biting, so...
And the Shadow Cat's up high, too, is able to respond quickly as well from the other side.
Did they scout those other mechs, or were they unscouted?
Good question.
I don't know, but here comes the rest of the MW6 light pack. Seems like we're going to get a fight on Kappa.
This is not ideal for them, for 228 either. Their bigs are still a little far back. Longbow is fast. Looks like 228's getting in position to start a push. Kappa side push. Have one trader back up.
And here goes the Fire Moth on Kappa. Black Lanter's going to join it. Looks like 228 is going to try and trade Kappa for Theta, but the Cyclops might be able to put a stop to that.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Looks like the Ferret's at least going to decap it.
Yeah, oh, so we're just decapping, but still sitting there waiting, trying. You gonna flip it?
Oh, and back capping them too with Sigma. Yeah, 228 getting a 4 cap here.
We've captured resource point Sigma.
Yeah, I definitely need to see if there's something I can put in the.
Oh, 228 going for a risky 5 cap, trying to get Kappa here. Despite the Cyclops and the pack being ready to pounce on them, here we go.
That's good. That's good. Because all they have to do is start legging things and rely on it. It turns into a cap strat.
Yeah.
All the time that these guys don't push in and start the fight, it goes in 228's favor more and more because they have those cap points just start ticking.
Yeah.
If you notice that Shelf Trader is about to get ganked.
Yeah, I was just about to.
You've got a ultralight behind it.
Stalker and the Fire Moth. Oh, the Stalker turned back around.
Or I guess it's Window. The Window Trader is going to get ganked by the 20-ton mech.
Honestly, the Stalker could probably be cored to the front now by the Fire Moth. Its armor is pretty orange.
Yeah, he's keeping him distracted. 228 mechwarrior6 is having a good little push. They're chewing him up. 228's doing a good job of kind of kiting back, buying them some time.
Oh,
They might have caught this longbow. But not before the Arnithius gets legged.
Yeah, Tadachi goes down. Arnithius blew himself up.
So what they're going to be wanting to do right now is they're going to be wanting to take one leg on every mech if possible. And really just... Well, they got the Fire Moth in the fight now, but... Caps are just continuing to tick.
Cyclops
Fight
goes
is going in their
down.
favor,
Fire
though.
Moth against the Summoner.
Looks like Andy is teleporting. Oh,
Oh,
just
yeah,
teleported all the way on up there. Oh, Thurb's probably, where did this come from? A little Omewa Mushindaru action.
Nani?
Nani?
Therm's still managing to go through all of his armor before going down.
That summoner's tanky, man.
Only armor left was on the head. And it just... There goes the Vulcan too.
Down.
How's the Blainer doing? It's the last cat mech. It's got both it. Never mind.
Yeah, they're more interested in the fight here versus the cap. I felt like they really, really could have sent Arnithius, instead of fighting, gone off and just capped. He always wants to fight. It's very, very, I want to fight and farm. But, like, this isn't quick play. This is competitive play. That mech is most suited to go get 0 damage in 2 minutes and 30 seconds of cap time.
We've had entire games won in the comp queue just because our Flea or our Fire Moth is out capping and just not in the fight the entire match.
Yep, and that's how that mech is supposed to be played. Like, getting 0 damage, having full health, and a bunch of cap time is a perfect 20-ton match, in my opinion. You get some damage in, that's nice, but primary role is to survive.
And you can see a bit of a difference between the cap times there, with minute 32 for Fire Ant and then 58 seconds for Arnithius.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get the match numbers up here.
Pretty high damage across the board, though. A lot of spare damage for those numbers.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so on the 228 side, or 220, yeah, 228 side, 228. Serpic Boner with 650, and then the other side looks like Utengetter, or Utenger, sorry, with 609, and top team damage going to Yorshka with 29. All right, so now going into mining, we do have a side swap. So let me get that taken care of on my screen. Good there. And then once the side swap is completed, confirmed by them. All right, they said yes, all right. I have the map strat up, and I will get the timer started.
Right, so the way that 228 opened is they had this nice little gank here, but they had the Lantern get on Kappa, and 2 mechs were waiting here. I don't know if it was scouted or not. I'd be curious to see if mechwarrior6 was able to scout those 2 mechs, but had 1 mech came up to cap this, those 2 mechs up high, Charlie 6 would have descended upon them, and they probably would have got a leg and a kill.
Oh, excuse me, sorry, I was dying over here. Yeah, I need to talk to the config file professionals and say, hey, is there anything I can use to get rid of that high altitude garbage on
this map? I don't think so.
It wouldn't affect anybody like actually in a mech doing something, unless you're in something that you're super flying. But
event queue.
Yeah. Just for the caster view being going up that high, you lose enough altitude because you can't go too high, otherwise you can't see crap. I get it, but all right. Well, 2-2-A's up. 2 wins so far. mechwarrior6.com. I'm going to pull something out and say, oh yeah, we were just sleeping the first 2 drops. Let's go. We shall see. Watching some of the banter in chat. Oh, because the Avens comment. All right, 3 minutes left for them to lock in.
Mining being the 3rd drop is very interesting to me because mining is a map where in standard play and even kind of like pushing, one side is much stronger to receive and play standard at the same time.
Okay.
And that would be Team 2. So Team 2, the thing about Team 2 that's massive is this spot right here. You can see.
There you go.
Yeah,
it's up.
You can see through this spot right here. So if you have traders back up here, or let's see, traders in the back, traders there, you put a trader up there maybe, you play a trader here. You have full lines on Theta. Whereas from the Team 1 side, there's these buildings, and it blocks Theta. So from Team 2 side, you can receive, and you can play standard.
Yeah. Right. About a minute and a half left for Team 1 to lock in. It's interesting seeing some of the comments made about Avens. You know, Avens was great. Changed up the meta. There's been a lot of interesting teams and matches and stuff we've seen over the years. All right, coming down to 1 minute remaining. 1 minute mark.
It's locked.
All right, team 1 is locked in. Oops, if I can type. There we go. Oh, is this gonna be another 3-drop match? Or is mechwarrior6dotcom gonna push to 5 drops? That would be awesome. I would love to see that. I would love to see 2 wins from mechwarrior6dotcom and they have it come down to the 5th drop.
Yeah, the week 2 matches were amazing.
Yeah.
That was such a good day to be a viewer. Oh, these matches were all chef's kiss.
Yeah, the caster says, "Okay, we're already over the time for when the next match is supposed
Right,
to start."
right.
Okay, but still, it was so fun.
Did they all go to 5?
One didn't.
Yeah,
one was 4.
3 out of the 4.
One was 4. Okay. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, it was nice though getting that extra lobby together. Yeah, we should have been ready -2 minutes ago, but you know.
But as the team leads know, things can happen, and it wasn't because of any needing to hold. It wasn't due to any disconnects or anything like that. They were just long matches and 5 drops and 5 drops, and it was wow. Yep, I forgot to.
So it looks like just by the lances here, because this is a map where lances very much matter. You're probably going to start soon.
Yep.
But it looks like a mechwarrior 6 is going to be very aggressive on the lower side of the map. And it looks like 228. Well, we'll see they lock in. If they're Charlie Alpha, that's more of aggro lower side. If they have a lot in Bravo, then it indicates more of an Alley's type play style. Which doesn't. Looks like they'll have 1 trader and 1 cap mech for Sigma and Delta 6 High. And then they're going to have their whole Wolfpack go Theta, which makes sense because from Team 2, you have a good shot at Theta. It's pretty much a given.
All right, and they're locked. 3rd drop. Here we go. Excuse me. Yeah, right. Having it, team damage. It's all right. Kong still has the lead for the most team damage for any match so far this season. Almost 200. Maybe it was intentional. Not gonna say it wasn't. Not gonna say it was. We did catch it on stream though. So. All right, just waiting for everybody to connect. Noble, Pinky, and Yorshka. And there needs to be music during this scene. Still waiting up. There we go. Okay, so now we're just waiting for Yorshka and Noble.
There are some Amters, as it has now been named.
All right.
Amter?
Amter. Everybody's connected. There you go, Pinky. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Drop 3. I'm gonna start here in Arnetheus's mech. Gotta go through this one quick. Aletha, micro pulse lasers. Oettinger in the Jenner with medium pulse lasers. Timu in the Executioner with ER micros and large pulse lasers, ER mediums. Thermkill in the Summoner with medium pulse lasers and a couple large pulse lasers. Daidash in the Arctic Cheetah. Oh, they all pulse lasers. That's not a hold call, don't worry. Taiwanese Rice Farmer in the Clan Stalker with large pulse lasers. Every Axis in Stone Rhino, the RPPCs, AC-10. And Noble Rat in the Shadowcat with AP Goss and Plasma Cannons. Here we go.
Yeah, it does seem like it seems like 228 is gonna hold. So they've got ER large Gauss rifle Mad Cat, a set of 8 Nova Cat A, and then an ER PPC Exy, who's getting really close to the MW6 push here. Interestingly,
Ideally,
Poner's,
you wanna skirmish around Theta a little bit to not kind of give away the push so much. But they're really going for the tits hold, which is that area between Gamma and Epsi that all those mechs are on. That's a very prominent area to to fight over.
I get a good view here. You've got
interestingly,
a couple snipers.
Poner's Madcat Mark II has 2 Gauss 3 ER large, so I'm guessing he's got a pretty big TC in there.
He's on top of the reactor, right?
Yep.
Yeah. 228 picking up 4 cap early as well. Holding MW6 off of Epsi while grabbing the north side caps.
So one thing 228's been doing amazing of is that their lights have been great on keeping the light pressure up, the cap pressure up. Comes the push.
Yeah, XEX filling to Theta now, getting away from the push, turning this solidly into a north-south fight.
Epsi's getting capped.
We have gained Epsilon.
228 going to full cap all of their current caps.
Yeah, for that, fire 'em off. You don't really want to be messing around with that sort of tech.
Yeah.
Putting time on your caps, totally fine.
And especially for such a small map, too, it makes sense.
Yep. And the more time that this takes, the better it goes for them.
Trying to keep that sniper in range here.
Both X's down to the 60s in percentage.
Yeah, Team being the only one red right now at 53.
Yorshka might join them in a second, thanks to Daidachi.
I feel like mechwarrior6, they've really stalled a little way too much here, to the point that even if they were to push, I think they would just get chewed up. I wouldn't make it. Yorshka should go down here. This is a good pick.
Yeah, Skip gonna have to be really careful here.
Really good cover rolling, but it's not enough. Good damage on the Shadowcat legs. These light mechs are going deep by themselves.
And it's gonna cost them.
Yep.
They do get Poner, though. I didn't see who was shooting Poner. It's probably temporary and Rice Farmer and the Stalker and SR.
Yeah, he's just sitting on top of the map, right? So
yeah, no cover.
Unless he drops off, that's kind of the con about that stop. It's like 228's really trying to kill Arnetheus here and the Fire Moth. He's not really capping. More or less living his best knife fighting life. I think he's legged now, and it appears he's much slower. It goes from rooming to not rooming. And yet he's going for it. He wants Fire Ant's leg. He gets his leg!
Ooh.
I feel like it's always the worst idea ever for 20-ton mechs to fight each other, because it's like always a lose-lose situation. Best case scenario, you leg the other mech and you're like red, right? So like anything scrapes you and now you're also dead. Okay, caps are creeping up. 228 or mechwarrior6 can still pull this off, but they really got to send somebody to go get a cap. This is the point that 228 should start kiting, and just focus on kiting and holding caps, getting caps, slipping caps, which it looks like they're doing. Looks like they got one light mech going for caps. I would have probably left the legged fire moth to defend Kappa for as long as he can.
You almost
But
feel sad.
Yeah,
Windscape in the does get him though. I was gonna say Windscape and the Shadowcat risking his leg to try and get the Stalker, but he does get it.
Yeah, this should go to mechwarrior6. Assuming they can get these caps flipped, they're all legged. Look at that. Shadowcat's legged.
Yep.
The summoner's
They've
not
got the
pushing for the
Jenner.
cap. He's kind of playing peeky pokey game. You need to get on the caps, buddy. It's 600.
I think he's watching out for that Nova Cat.
He must be weak. Can you lock Pinky?
Pinky's open CT.
Okay.
Both side torsos red or orange, but not too weak.
He's got 4
Thermkill is
Grillars.
much
That's enough
weaker.
to drill.
He's missing armor on his entire upper half.
Kappa getting flipped.
The other thing is they don't need to cap these. They just need to decap.
Gamma just got taken.
And
Yeah,
FC.
Sigma
And
is.
FC.
Epsi's got some time. They really just have to use this opportunity to, because they're about to get Pinky. They need to get Sigma now. I just don't know if they have the legs to get back to the south end of the map to take those two back.
Yeah, they're going to have one guy decap Sigma, and they need to go down south. This is close. How weak is Andy? Andy looks like the freshest.
Andy and the Cicada, where are you, Andy?
And Windscape is what, 26%?
Oh,
so he must
Andy
be just
still
walking
has
late.
all of his armor.
Okay.
It's like orange and red, but he still has all his armor, except for the arms, but there's nothing in the arms.
Just past 700. 2 cap for 228.
And Windscape and Andy are playing together, hopefully, which would be ideal, because if anything comes, if they fight it together,
Yeah, with
they
a full
they
cap
just need to keep
Gamma.
one cap. They just have to hold one cap right now.
Yeah, full capping Gamma and almost full capping Epsi. This is done. They can't. MW6 can't get enough force bat down here fast enough to kill them and decap both of these.
No. Yeah, definitely GG's. They had that push. They could. I think they just should have done it a little earlier. Is all. They would have had more time.
You get one more kill before the timer?
The Jenner get Windscape? Nope.
Nope. Well,
Well, GG's. Thanks for the cast, Star.
yeah, thank you. All right. 228, taking it all tonight. There we go.
You guys have a nice evening.
You
Good
as well.
plays for both teams.
Thanks for coming out. All right, let me get the damage numbers up here for y'all.
Are you good to wrap up, Star?
I sure am.
Okay, I'm gonna go join DPS for the comp queue then.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so final stats for this match, or the stats for this match. Top damage on MD6's side looks to be Timu at 663. Top damage on 228's side. Seraphic with 631. Top team damage going to Temporary Axis at 14. Alrighty, folks. Again, that's it. 228 taking the win for tonight. We will see you guys next week for more matches. So thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time. Let's have my mouse back. There we go. There we go. Good night, everybody.